Hi, Dr. Faver here. This week for Teaching Moments, I want to talk about inflammation. You know, if you've been to any of my talks or been through the program, you're going to hear me say often, inflammation is our enemy. Because when you get an inflammatory response, then what happens is the body goes into almost a reactionary mode. And what it's going to do is try to do things to protect itself. And probably the most common thing that it does is it produces sebum to try to add extra layers there to protect it. The problem is, if we already have an infection, if we already have problems, if we already have dry hair, a lot of times the sebum doesn't solve the problem. So they end up producing more sebum and more sebum and more sebum. Probably the epitome of that is animals like the basset hound or kitty cats. A lot of kitty cats are greasy. And the reason being is we have an inflammatory process. For whatever reason, a lot of times they've stopped grooming and those oils build up. Now, the knee-jerk reaction a lot of times is we reach for something to degrease them. And that's actually the exact wrong thing to do, for the simple reason when we take all the grease away, we add to the inflammation because now we created dryness and they're going to produce more in response. The other thing to understand is when we are producing extra sebum, it's in reaction to inflammation. If we take it away, we send the body into shock, and a lot of times they're going to produce twice as much in response. So that's why if you listen to me talk, I'm very adamant about not degreasing pets. We don't want to take away those oils, and if we do take away, we have become part of the problem. So it's important that we use techniques like the close, open, close, where we break down the old greases. That's important because we don't want all that nasty stuff on there, but we're able to take care of it in the shampoo stage, and then in turn, we're going to condition again, which is going to add some good conditioner back in, so hopefully soothing the process and avoiding the overreaction that we get, avoiding the inflammatory response. Hope that helps. See you next week.